Hello, my name is Nate Crosby from Crosby Advisory Group, and I'm joined today by Julie McGlott, who is our insurance specialist. And Julie, I wanted to share with you, with our listeners,
Yes.
an incident that recently happened. Unfortunately, we had a client who had a large loss on their home. Thankfully, they had insurance.
Yep.
And also, thankfully, they followed some advice that you had gave them when they opened up their policy. So if you wouldn't mind, let's share with our listeners exactly what that was.
So my advice was to use your cell phone to take an inventory of your house, because at least once a year you want to try to take an inventory of all of the items in your home in case of a loss
And that can be
or a theft.
cumbersome if you're sitting there writing it down, right? Who
Yeah,
has time for
honestly,
that?
who takes the time to do that? So my advice was just to grab your cell phone out of your pocket and start videoing, walking through your house, open every drawer, every cabinet, your closets, your safes, and just get an idea of everything you have in there. So
Because in that instance, when you experience a large loss, let's say, God forbid you've got a fire in your house.
right,
There's some shock going on that you're experiencing that you're not in the most clear of mind, right? And the insurance company is going to hand you an inventory sheet and say, what did you lose? Well, it's very hard at that point to sit down and think about all the things that potentially you
and
lost.
you think it would be easy because you know all of the things you owned, but my husband and I got broken into about 11 years ago, and we could not come up with all of the items that we lost right then and there. I mean, months later, he would go to grab a tool, or I would go, even clothes, I would go to grab a shirt, an Ohio State shirt, and it was missing. Jewelry, just tons of things that in the next couple years we realized were missing.
Yeah. A lot of times I talk to people about this who have renter's policies, renter's insurance. I think people were shocked to learn how much value we have just in clothes alone. If we had to
Oh, yeah.
repurchase our entire wardrobe again, our shoes, our clothes, there's a lot there.
Right.
So well, I think that's a good idea. And the important thing is, what I would recommend is once you've got that video, the thing is not to leave it in the house.
Good idea.
Because if the cell phone burns up, then you've lost it. So you would take that video and ideally share it with a friend that you trust. And then that way that video could remain outside of the house. That way if there was a
Right.
fire, then the video itself
Right,
is
at
not
least
damaged.
back it up onto a Google Drive or your cloud or whatever you use.
And let's be honest,
and share it.
most of us don't keep receipts of the things that we purchase. So we have a visual representation that it's in
Right.
our house. We know what it was. We can go room by room and kind of get an idea of what was there, right?
Right,
So,
absolutely. Yep,
which helped them settle the claim much faster, which means they get their money faster.
right. And it was a lot less stressful for them to have that video. So,
Well, Julie, thank you very much.
yep, absolutely.
And thanks for listening.